Caitlin Clark has finally broken her silence, and she chose one of the biggest platforms in sports media to do it. In a huge interview with Jason and Travis Kelce, Caitlin Clark opened up like never before.
A little bit longer, and so I grew up wanting to be a Nike athlete. Every kid does.
Oh,
Nike,
yeah.
Jordan, like that's the premier brand, and everybody knows
the custom
that.
Kobe's, yeah.
Oh yeah, the custom Kobe's are fine. I sent like Harry and some of your friends some. They're like testing me. They're like, how do we get the?
From handling pressure, criticism, and nonstop media attention to her future in basketball and what really motivates her, this conversation revealed a side of Clark fans rarely get to see. This wasn't just another interview, it was raw, honest, and eye-opening. In today's video, we're breaking down the biggest moments, key quotes, and what this interview really means for Caitlin Clark's career moving forward. Make sure to watch till the end, because what she said about her mindset and future shocked a lot of people. Let's get into it. Who is Caitlin Clark right now, setting the stage? Right now, Caitlin Clark is one of the most talked about athletes in the world. From breaking NCAA scoring records to becoming the face of women's basketball, Clark's rise has been nothing short of historic. With every game, every shot, and every post-game comment, the spotlight on her only grows brighter. But with fame comes pressure and plenty of criticism. Clark has faced constant debates about her style of play, her confidence, comparisons to other stars, and how she handles the media. For months, fans have wondered what she really thinks behind the scenes. That's why this interview with Jason and Travis Kelce mattered so much. Why the Kelce interview was different. Jason and Travis Kelce aren't traditional interviewers, and that's exactly what made this conversation stand out. There were no stiff, pre-written questions, no forced sound bites, and no attempts to chase viral headlines. Instead, the Kelce brothers created a laid-back, authentic space where the conversation felt more like a real discussion than a media appearance. What made the difference is that Jason and Travis didn't approach Caitlin Clark as reporters. They spoke to her as fellow competitors. As elite athletes themselves, they understand the pressure of expectations, the weight of public scrutiny, and the mental toll that comes with being in the spotlight. That shared experience built instant trust. Because of that comfort, Caitlin Clark opened up in ways we rarely get to see. She wasn't guarded. She wasn't calculating every word. She wasn't trying to impress anyone. For once, she wasn't performing for cameras or controlling a narrative. She was simply being herself. Caitlin Clark breaks her silence. One of the most powerful moments of the interview came when Caitlin Clark finally addressed the constant noise surrounding her name. For the first time, she spoke openly and honestly about what it's like to live under a microscope, where every shot, every reaction, and every decision instantly turns into a headline or a heated online debate. Clark admitted that the attention can be overwhelming. When you're praised one moment and criticized the next, it can take a mental toll, especially when millions of people feel entitled to an opinion about who you are and how you should play. She didn't pretend the criticism doesn't hurt. Instead, she acknowledged a truth many athletes avoid. If you let it in, it can affect you. But then Clark made something very clear, and it changed the entire tone of the conversation. She doesn't play basketball for the noise. She doesn't play for the headlines, the comparisons, or the online arguments. She plays for the love of the game. Handling pressure and expectations. Clark explained that pressure has followed her at every stage of her career, from high school to college to the international stage. What's changed isn't the pressure itself, it's how she handles it. She revealed that she's learned to focus on what she can control: preparation, effort, and mindset. Everything else, social media, criticism, comparisons, gets blocked out. Jason Kelce related deeply to this, sharing his own experiences of being doubted early in his NFL career. That connection made the conversation even more powerful. This wasn't just a basketball interview. It was a conversation between elite competitors. On confidence and trash talk labels. One topic fans always debate is Caitlin Clark's confidence. Some call it swagger, others call it arrogance. Clark addressed this directly. She said confidence is often misunderstood, especially when it comes from women in sports. According to Clark, believing in yourself shouldn't be controversial. It should be expected at the highest level. She made it clear, you don't reach elite status without confidence. And she doesn't plan on changing who she is to make others comfortable. That moment resonated strongly with fans and sparked huge reactions online. What drives Caitlin Clark? When Travis Kelce asked what truly motivates her, Clark's answer surprised many people. It's not awards. It's not records. It's not even legacy. Her motivation is competition. Clark said she loves the challenge of facing the best players, the biggest moments, and the toughest environments. She thrives when expectations are high. That mindset explains why she consistently shows up when the lights are brightest. Team USA and the future. Another major highlight of the interview was Clark's discussion about Team USA and her future at the international level. Without giving too much away, Clark made it clear that representing her country is something she takes extremely seriously. She talked about learning from veterans, adapting to different roles, and continuing to grow as a complete player. This wasn't a superstar demanding the spotlight. It was an athlete focused on earning her place. That humility stood out. Reaction from Jason and Travis Kelce. Both Jason and Travis Kelce openly praised Clark during the interview. They admired her composure, her honesty, and her competitive mindset. Travis even mentioned how similar her mentality is to elite NFL stars who succeed under extreme pressure. Coming from two Super Bowl champions, that praise carries weight. It also helped legitimize Clark's approach to handling fame and criticism. Social media reaction. Almost immediately after the interview aired, social media exploded. Fans praised Clark for her honesty. Others said this interview changed how they see her. Some even called it her most important media moment yet. Clips from the interview began circulating across platforms, pulling in millions of views and sparking debates about confidence, pressure, and women in sports. What this interview means for Caitlin Clark. This interview marked a turning point, not because Clark changed, but because people finally heard her unfiltered voice. She didn't attack critics. She didn't defend herself aggressively. She simply told her story. And sometimes that's more powerful than anything else. This moment helped redefine Caitlin Clark, not just as a basketball star, but as a leader and role model navigating the modern sports landscape. Bigger picture, women's sports. Beyond Caitlin Clark, this interview highlighted a much bigger issue: how women athletes are perceived, criticized, and discussed. Clark's calm confidence challenged outdated narratives and sparked important conversations about respect, media coverage, and expectations. And that's exactly why this interview matters beyond basketball. Final thoughts. Caitlin Clark didn't just break her silence, she owned her story. In this huge interview with Jason and Travis Kelce, we saw a competitor who's grounded, confident, and focused on what truly matters: the game. Love her or criticize her, one thing is clear: Caitlin Clark isn't going anywhere, and after this interview, her voice is louder than ever. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more sports analysis and breaking stories. Drop a comment below. Did this interview change your opinion of Caitlin Clark? Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.